Before I begin, I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer. I do not mean to personally attack any players or developers unless of course you're a scammer, as I'm only sharing my opinion on the game. If you see the game differently than I do, I completely respect that. Adopt Me, the family-friendly game about adopting and nursing children and pets to teach children and teens how to become responsible adults. How could there be anything wrong with that? Well, that may be what they advertise the game as, but that's not really what's going on. Let me explain. First, let's take a step back all the way to the launch of Adopt Me back in August of 2017. Back then, people would play the game as it was originally meant to be played. You go to the adoption center, adopt a child from the many players playing as children, and take care of them. The game had basic toys and vehicles that could be purchased with in-game cash or even Robux. However, they were not the spotlight of the game. People were focused on role-playing and bonding with other players over a unique experience. Now let's leap forward to June of 2019, when pets were introduced into the game. The idea of owning a pet in the game was a good one, and being able to have a pet that was unique was very enticing. However, the pets quickly took over the game. People began to go crazy for the pets, eventually disregarding the original goal of the game, to adopt and raise children. The pets were in the spotlight, and the developers knew so too. Suddenly, updates focused on adding more and more pets. People would spend Robux out of desperation to get a single unique pet. These pets that were introduced don't even have purposes except maybe to fly or show off. They are like Pokemon that you can't battle with, and the only way to actually get them is to buy them. The game was becoming a blatant money grab, and it was turning into an EA-esque game with loot crates and purchasable items such as quote-unquote legendary pets, toys, and potions. The game was losing its original purpose. Over time, people began exploiting the trade system in order to scam unsuspecting players. Scammers would, and still use techniques such as quote-unquote trust trading in order to trick kids into giving them their often high-value pets and would then proceed to run off with them. The community became toxic. Even Flamingo himself explored the scamming done by people in the Adopt Me community, with players creating fake servers and game passes to trick kids into giving them their Robux for literal pets that you don't even get from the passes.
No, dude, there's been so many Adopt Me is like too big for Roblox at this point, where there's just so many scams about it. Like, people make scams about Adopt Me and Adopt Me only, and it's working so well. Like, it's smart for people to scam like this, but oh my god.
When you go into any Adopt Me server, there are always at least 20 people congregating and begging to trade pets. And when you look at the players list, there's always little to no people playing as children, as the game has changed from a game about adopting and raising children to a pet buying and trading simulator. In my opinion, the game is capitalizing on its pet-obsessed community in order to draw in more and more Robux. On the other hand, I do, in a sense, respect the developers in doing so, as they're simply trying to make a living. However, the game is being ruined by the clear cash grabbing and the toxic community surrounding it. In the end, I myself strongly dislike the game, as it has no purpose and continues to persuade its community into pouring in more and more Robux for these pets that really do nothing. Well guys, now that I got that rant out of the way, I know I can't actually change anything in the game or about the game, and I know that the game will continue to thrive as always, but I just wanted to share my opinion, and I hope you guys respect that. If you guys like this game review, please leave a comment down below telling me what game I should review next, as I'll most likely be making a game review series. As always guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.